The faculty at Michigan State University issued a vote of no confidence in the school's Board of Trustees Tuesday. The vote came in response to the board's appointment of former Michigan Governor John Engler. Michigan State faculty and students had expressed the desire for a non-political leader to promote a healing culture in the wake of the Larry Nassar sex abuse scandal. Nassar sexually assaulted more than 250 young girls over 2 decades as a university physician, as well as a doctor for USA Gymnastics. Several members of the Michigan State body shared their thoughts at the meeting.
John Engler, irregardless of his politics and of his history and of his platform, is not an educator, and he is not qualified on that alone to lead this institution.
The leader that MSU desperately needs is an academic who is a healer, compassionate, and kind, one whose governing approach is transparent and nurturing. The board's choice is none of these. We do not need a leader who will fix us. We need a principled healer.
The students care. The ones that are in this room, the ones standing outside that room, even though they can't come in, and the ones across campus. And we're imploring you to take action.
Rachel Fradette is editor-in-chief of the university newspaper, the State News. She joins us now via Skype. Rachel, can you explain a little bit more about what drove the Michigan State faculty to hold this no-confidence vote?
I think what they really wanted to get at is they wanted to show the board that their university is trying to speak back and trying to tell them that what they want is something different, and they really wanted to get their voices heard. So they went through all the processes as they could to get this vote done and have it be sent to the board and have them know that they are not confident in what is happening, and I think I would say they're a little bit afraid of what would be coming. That's a lot of what we're hearing, especially that's what we've been hearing specifically at the meeting.
So what are the specific reservations that they have about the former Governor John Engler?
I think a lot of their issues are ones that they've been repeating many a time. They don't like that he's not an academic. They don't like that he has no experience teaching. They wanted really somebody who has no political affiliations, someone who could be separate from the university and come in and kind of be a healer, as they like to say. I think that's just something that they think Engler does not meet, and I think that's why they're voicing their concerns. So
this vote was non-binding. There's no guarantee that the Board of Trustees will even step down or that Engler himself will step down. If that doesn't happen, what are the options that the faculty have if their no-confidence vote is completely ignored?
That's an interesting question, because I don't think I could speak for what they could do next, but I guess to keep challenging, there are ways that they can keep going and talking with the board and keep this discussion going. But as far as the way that this process works, it goes to the provost, and the provost will communicate this vote to the board, and nothing really needs to happen. So it will all be up to how the faculty and the faculty senate decide how to handle all of this.
And how has the student body reacted to the hiring of Governor Engler?
It's been a bit divided. Some people really want to see Engler obviously succeed, but a very large majority have been supportive of what the faculty are exactly saying. They want kind of somebody different. There were actually protesters at the faculty senate meeting today in support of what the faculty were trying to tell the board and trying to educate them on with interim President Engler. So I think the student body is slightly divided, but mostly it's showing that they don't really know at this point. They just kind of, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot on both sides.
You say the student body is divided. What do you think the next president of Michigan State, whether it's Engler or somebody else, needs to do to restore trust within the community?
I think a lot of the same things I've been hearing from students and from faculty members. They want transparency. They want somebody who will come in here and they will show that MSU needs to do these changes, and they need to try these different ways to get us back on track and get the university back to where it needs to be. And that is going to need to make a lot of changes. And I think that's what they really want, and that's kind of what you're going to want to see in the new president.
You wrote in the State News, your school newspaper, that you're going to keep the pressure on. When you look at this from a journalistic standpoint, where is your newsroom headed in following this story?
I don't think this story is going anywhere. We've said that a million times. We've been here since September of 2016 covering this story, and we'll be here when we are swearing in a new president and making all these changes in the coming years. And this story of how Larry Nassar came to be and his connection to MSU it's going all the way up to our higher ups and our university and how we're handling these things. So I think we'll be prepared, and I think we'll be ready to keep on this story.
Rachel Fradette, thank you very much for joining us, Rachel.
Thank you.